There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Hi, I'm Nathan Fox. I'm chair of the MFA Visual Narrative Program at the School of Visual Arts, as well as co-creator and artist on the Weatherman series through Image Comics. And you are watching The Experience.
Mish Mosh.
I love you guys so much because you're already yelling Mish Mosh, which is the show we're doing tonight. Yes, we are. It's very mishy and very moshy.
And it's an advantage for me, too, because I can put their messages over top of the thing that says 80s and 90s night stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I think it's, for some reason, always going to be 80s and 90s night no matter what. I also like that music because it used to have a different music for the intro, so whatever. Everybody that watches the show doesn't care.
Yeah. Usually something 80s or 90s pops up.
So you heard the disembodied voice of our awesome sentient spam bot, JD, who now has the power. Yep, beep boop. Now has the power through StreamYard to actually talk with the voice of God, which is awesome. So if you guys have any questions for JD, you can always say, JD, hey. Hey, JD. That's right. Give him bunches of hearts and stuff. He loves that.
Yeah, I'm like Siri. You just say, hey, Siri, and I respond.
It's true. It's perfect. Stop breaking the fourth wall. It just means nothing to him. By the way, JD's more interesting than I am, so he should talk through the whole thing. Behind the scenes today is my good friend, Hannah Banana. She's going to be making sure all of your stuff ends up in your pile. And she's super quiet, but she's going to say hi now.
Hello.
So that's all you're going to get out of her. And then walking back and forth in a pacey kind of way. Oh, where is he? Max has disappeared from over in the sliver. He's doing stuff. That's right. That's my son working in the front of the store. And you'll hear regular customers walking in, which I love very much. They're getting their pizza right now. So if you didn't know, we have a pizza place in our store, which makes me very happy. And also, if I'm ever hungry, I can go get food. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're brand new today, I am Jen from Space Cadets Collection in Houston, Texas. You would do well to subscribe to our channel here. This is our registration form. Or if you're watching us from Facebook, which it looks like a lot of you guys are tonight, you can just send me a DM if it's your first time to watch us. And I'll send you our full schedule with links and all that stuff so you don't ever miss a show. So I do shows here. I do them on the Comic Book Shopping Network. And very occasionally I'll pop up on my store page, which we did yesterday as a surprise. We had a half price trade sale. So hardly ever do that stuff. So it pays to be paying attention and turn on your notifications for me, because I make it worth your while. This is our shipping rate, unless, you know, things become so expensive I have to raise them. But right now that works really well. And then you can shop with us today. Tomorrow, we've got a really great new comic book show that happens on the Comic Book Shopping Network. And I would tell you, please do not miss that show. We have a famous person showing up on that show that should blow your ever-loving mind. So if you're paying attention to social media, I think they're already promoting that thing, and I'll start sharing it too, so that you guys can enjoy showing up. It's in conjunction with the release of a variant book that we have for the book that they are part of. So don't miss that. And what else? You love the shipping. Thank you so much. We work really hard on making sure that we get books to you guys in perfect condition. So we've got a bunch of stuff going on today. We've got a couple of new collections we just took in. I'm going to be doing a really awesome Aftershock 9/8 slab sale, which I'm going to give you guys my very best deal on these. Some of them are about the same price as you would get if you just had to ship a book off the CGC yourself. These are all CBCS, which is their chosen person. Hello, this is Ship St. John. I've got a new box of, it looks like probably all Image graphic novels that I'm going to do at half price. I have got some vault books that I'm going to go through, including Finger Guns, which is one of my favorite things. Let's get started. I think we've got our friends in the room. Brittany's in the house. Richard Ship is in the house. You Love Lamp. Excellent. Ryan White is in the house. You guys are so silly. Let's see if I can see anybody else here. Jason's here. Chris is here. Yuniri's here. And of course, the first person in the room was Jeff Gill, because he owns it. We should come up with some kind of award that's called First in the Room. Drew is here. Drew Bailey. Drew, are you also in the store? Because sometimes that happens.
That just gives me very bad flashbacks to the days when on like message boards, you'd post something and somebody would come in first.
First? No, you don't like that? My favorite thing is when the station guys show up, when they just start saying everyone's name plus station. It makes me happy because it's so nerdy and cool. All right, everybody, let's get started. It's super easy to claim things. You just type in what I call it in the chat. The first person that populates, because we have people watching from Facebook and YouTube. And who else is it on this today? Is it on Twitch also? We've got it on 3 different channels.
Yes, so, Twitch, Facebook, and on YouTube.
Oh, on YouTube, that's right. So we got all those places that people can be watching from. So if you see me talk to somebody and you're like, I don't know who she's talking to, it's because they're watching from a different place. And JD's going to populate everyone's little messages over to here that they say hi. That's Mauricio all the way from Mexico. Hello, Mauricio. Sorry I haven't looked at your figures. I look at them, the bubble wrap part of them daily, and think to myself, I need to sit down and look at those. And then a million things come up. So I'm totally going to look at your cool action figures. I really want them. Who is the voice? Who's the voice? The disembodied voice is JD, who, by the way, also does a lot of voiceover work. So you might actually recognize his voice from commercials.
No, you shouldn't acknowledge me, and we'll just like make Richard think that he's imagining it. I'm just in your head, Richard.
That's perfect. All right. So, and also sometimes I have a big pile of things that are similar. So like I have a big pile here of Batman. So if you just say Batman, because of the lag, well, I might not know which one you want. So please do Batman and a number, or B and the number is probably fine. So, and very possible ship. And if you're on the show often enough, sometimes you become known by your sports ball name, which is just your last name, which is what Richard Ship got. He's just Ship now. And Will Holland is in the house. Will's got some great podcasts. If you ever want to listen to some good podcasts, you should subscribe to Will's channel too. Will, if you have a link, you should put it up. I have got a really beautiful set of Sectars, number 1, 2, and 3 for just $10. That is a really great deal for what now seems to be an obscure Marvel title, but you never know when they're going to start announcing things and put them in some show. This one is a Red Sonja She-Devil with a Sword, number 1. I've got it for just $3. It does have some small spine ticks. This one is an important cover because it is a Batman. That's not really the reason why. It's number 423. This is why. It's Batman McFarlane cover, which didn't happen very often. This one is $50. If it was in a tiny bit better shape, it would be worth a lot more. If you took this to a press, it would be much better. It just needs to be flattened out to be much better shape. So at $50, it's a really great deal for going to get it pressed.
So can you press comic books at home with like an iron or something?
I guess maybe if you really had a death wish for a book that you didn't want anymore, you could do such a thing. There are many people out there that offers this service because it does take a lot of practice because what they use is what is like a clothes press or a t-shirt press that they use for like when you put things onto t-shirts, or there's a lot of things that they use those platens for. But it's just there's a lot of practice to what kind of paper to put over it to protect your book and how long to put it in there, temperature and humidity and all those things. I tell you right now, it's much cheaper and better to spend $15 and support someone else's dream to smash things for you. So this one went off to Mauricio's house right away. Oh, is that a heck no? Richard Ship says. And the microwave first, right? To soften it up. Guys are so silly. The Spotify. Okay, there you go. There you go. If you want to listen to some really awesome podcasts, it's just audio, not visual. William K. At least I don't think so. Maybe some of them are visual. Did we have a visual component to the one we did together? I can't remember. You're welcome, Mauricio. I have got some Thundercats. Oh! Like literally it's 0. Oh. This one is Thundercats by Wildstorm. It's just $5 for number 0. I also have a number 1 for $5. Thundercats. We need to play a game of Thundercatting. So what I'll do is I will make ourselves a Thundercats hoe, like a graphic, and I will send it to one of you guys that buys something from us today. I will put it in your box. Then your job is to try to get that to somebody else. It's called Thundercatting. So if you get it to them, it's like a tag, like the cheese touch or whatever. So you just got to figure out how to get it to somebody else, but keep it kind of in our comic book group somehow. Figure it out. You can do it. Perfect. And the Royal Historian. This is a slave labor graphics book, number 1, just for $3. Try out something new. Oh, Thundercats claims. I cannot believe it. That might go to my house. All right, this is the first of our slabs we're going to offer tonight. I'm going to continue on with our offer deal. If you spend $100 on slabs during the show or this week, I'll say, I will give you a free 9/8 slab of, oh, my brain just stopped for the name of the book. I'll come up with it in a second. It's the Foo one. Hannah's thinking of it too. She just went blank too. We all need sleep. We'll come up with it. But it's a really awesome Aftershock book. And we'll give you the Fujitsu. Thank you. I was like, Fu something. What is going on with my brain? My brain was saying Fu Manchu, and I was like, that's not it. Fujitsu. So you get a 9/8 Fujitsu. I've got A covers and B covers. I'll give you 2 for free. Free with a side of free. Oh, I like that, Will. Need to do it. Amazing Spooder Man. I don't have one up there yet. Do I even have Amazing on the ball? We'll need to do it. Okay. This is Sympathy for No Devils. This is a 9/8 slab of the retailer incentive cover for number 2. It's kind of a dark cover. There you go. Really beautiful. And that one is, this has got to be a 1 in 15. Oh, Thundercats! Oh, I've been Thundercatted now. I've been Thundercatted. This one is just $40. So it literally costs $35 to get the slab done, and that's not even the shipping out or shipping back. So I'm essentially selling this slab for cost. Sympathy for No Devils. How can I do this, you can ask? It's because I own all the slabs. So I can give you guys whatever deal I want now. Huzzah! Oh. And I had no idea that this was such an expensive set, but this is an awesome movie. And I want them to do a second one. Mostly because it has in it Val Kilmer, who was the Mad Mardigan in this movie. That is Willow, number 1, 2, and 3. I've got it marked really low at 25.
Ship was just mentioning, I didn't know it until he mentioned it either. Apparently, they're making a Disney Plus Willow series with Warwick Davis.
Oh, well, then there you go. That's why this is expensive online. I didn't know.
Yep.
Well, it's like I couldn't put it at what it was on there. It was like 45 on there. I was like, there's no way. So anyway, there you go. You can grab it up cheaply. And I've got this really cool Wildstorm book by Leah Moore. It's a 6-issue series, but I unfortunately have just the first 4. But that's 1, 2, 3, and 4 of Wild Girl, which is cool. Looks like she has a cool Doge that she runs around with. And let's see, let's do the whole set for just $10.
Looks kind of like Stabity Bunny art there on there, doesn't it?
I mean, it does have really beautiful art like that, but it's Sean McManus.
Okay, it just reminded me a lot of the little girl on, like her as a teenager, maybe.
Yeah. There's like kitty cats in there too. I just noticed. Kitties too. Okay. I also have a really great long run of Superman Confidential, which is a great series because it was done by the late great Darwin Cook. And that one is a 1 through 14 for just $20. So it's about $1.25 a piece. You need a Zoom call sale. What does that mean? What's in the box? 18th. So that still is in the same week, 62. So we do a Wednesday to Wednesday shopping week. So if you started that on Thursday, which was last Thursday, all that stuff gets invoiced this Wednesday. So you're still chill. You can add stuff to that pile still. That's the way it goes. All right, I'm going to give you guys something to grab up. You should absolutely grab these. This is Good Boy Ash Can. Good Boy releases on Wednesday, and it's going to be huge. This is a very special edition of it. This is the one that has the sticker and the bullpen bulletin that was only available to direct buying stores. I'm going to do these for $20, which is the lowest we've ever had them. Space Cadets Zoom sales stack. You're going to have to tell me what that means.
Zoom, like the video call app Zoom.
No, but what would be different about that and this? Oh, so we can see each other?
Yeah.
I guess that'd be fun. Then we'd have a hard time of like not knowing who's talking, right?
Yeah, probably.
Are you summoning Garrett Gunn? Poor Garrett Gunn. Good Boy is the best boy. All right. I've had these stashed since they came out, honestly. I put them away. That's Mauricio's copy. Yeah. Raise hands.
Oh yeah, that's a feature on Zoom.
Oh, that's right. So you can go, I'm going to talk.
Yeah.
But no one follows it, I swear. Everyone just kind of like blah, 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 blahs over each other.
The host can make that like a thing that you have to do.
Is that the Good Boy comic that came with a metal card? That one was the New York Comic Con exclusive, so I don't believe so. And use the talking stick. Just pass it around. All right, let's do some trade paperback theater. No trade paperback theater sounds again. You will also take Good Boy. Yeah, this is the official Ashcan. Feel old school. Yep, trade time. Okay. These are all going to be half price trade paperbacks. Palmiotti and Gray's Random Acts of Violence. Looks like it was kickstarted, maybe. Have you ever seen one that just says kickstart? That's an image book. Normally a $7 book for $3.50. King is king. Oh no, because I have cool prices on books. Yeah. Put them down here because I have a spot for them. All right, I know there's someone out there collecting the Player versus Player. This is the Treks On Volume 5. Normally a $15 book for $7.50. Random Axe goes first to Jeff Gill. He just got you, Drew. There's another one in the box, though. We'll give it to you. Sometimes there's multiples. And also, oh, look at this one. This is Player versus Player Reloaded, a Matrix spoof, Volume 2. And this one is a $12 book for just $6. Come on now. It's a regular comic strip. So fun. Oh, Player versus Player. Need a pitch. Garrett got a cover for Space Cadets exclusive for Good Boy. We have one, Will. We already have one. We have a Space Cadets Good Boy. It is Tyler Kirkham. We have not premiered it yet.
Maybe you can pitch them like a William K. Holland exclusive cover, just for him.
Oh, well, that would be cool. Draw it up. Show it at it. This one is really fun. This is an image book called Camp Midnight. And it is an E for everyone book. It says there's something creeping around Camp Midnight. Not wanting to please her step monster, reluctant camper Sky is dead set on not fitting in when she's sent away to summer camp. Luckily, that won't be a problem as Sky accidentally boarded the wrong bus. Everyone at Camp Midnight, with the exception of fellow camper and best friend, Mia, is a full-fledged monster. This one is a $17 book for $8.50. Math. Hate it.
Yeah. All right. We knew it was a long shot, man. Thanks for looking up. Welcome.
All right, and this one looks really cool. This one is still an image comic that I've never seen. It's called Black Cherry. And it says, down on his luck mafioso Eddie Parenti is so desperate for cash, he's agreed to steal a dead body from his own mob boss. Things only get worse when he discovers the body isn't human. What? Okay, hold on. It is a horror noir book, all in black and white. That is awesome. Horror noir. And that one is normally an $18 book for $9. Black Cherry. And you know what? I got a pair. So 2 people want it. They can get them. By the way, these trays, as soon as they get done from the sale, go to Mr. Max, get priced for full price, and go out on the floor at full price. So this is your one chance to get them at halfsies. This one is Noble Causes, Volume 2. It says Liz Donnelly, the widow of superhero Race Noble, is an everyday person living with her in-laws, a family of celebrity superheroes. Behind the glamour and wonder lie dark secrets, ruthless ambition, and twisted desires. This is a $13 book for $6.50. One of the Black Cherries goes to Jeff Gill. Richard Ship just yelled at you, Max. He just said. All he said was Max.
Awesome.
Oh, this one's nice. This one's Negative Burn, Summer 2005. It's a Desperado production. And it has no description. My favorite. This one is a $10 book for just $5. Negative Burn. This one is another image book called Olympus. Got the Black Cherry. Got it. This one's got some nice spot varnish on the cover. This one says, in ancient Greece, Zeus granted immortality to 2 brothers and bound them to his service. 3,000 years later, they serve him on Earth, hunting fugitives from Olympus and maintaining balance and order between the human realm and the divine. That is a $15 book for $7.50. Olympus. And more image awesomeness. This one's called One Model Nation. In 1977, 4 young men were the voice of their generation. In 1978, they disappeared. This is the epic journey of the political art noise band One Model Nation, the final dark days of the Bader Meinhof gang, and the band's mysterious disappearance only months later. Captured within this page are the arts and politics of an era whose influence cannot be measured. This is an $18 book for $9. Got the Olympus. This goes to Jeff Gill. And I've got more than one copy of One Model Nation, it looks like, here for you. Ooh. I hope someone needs a bunch of Morning Glory issues. Man, they hooked y'all up. love to sell these all together if I could, but if you need one or the other, you can get them. This is Morning Glories 1 through 7. 1 through 7. I will tell you what volume 1 is about so you can get in love with this series. So it says, one of the most prestigious prep schools in the country, but behind its hallowed doors when something sinister and deadly lurks. When 6 brilliant but troubled new students arrive, they find themselves trapped and desperately seeking answers and escape from a place where nothing is what it seems to be. An Orwellian, it's an Orwellian tale. Look at those kids. So cute. The number 1 volume is normally 10. And it looks like number 2 volume is normally 13. Volume 3 is normally 15. So is 4. 5 is a smaller one, so it's 13. 6 is 15, and 7 is 13. So those are all half price from what I just said. You can get yourself a whole run of Morning Glories. They look to be brand new, unread books. Got a couple more minutes to fit some more in here. I've got Saint Germain, Shadows Fall. 2 and 3. Yeah, I said you could. Unless someone says that they would rather have the full run. You're in first, so I'm going to put your 2 and 3 over there.
You handed me 5 and 6.
Oh, it's because they're in reverse order. Sorry.
It's okay.
2 and 3. There you go. It's a bait and switch there. Sorry. This one says, an immortal being who has died 1,000 deaths, Saint Germain has traversed the paths of mankind for untold years with his companion Lilith. But Lilith's disappearance and the perils of the modern world direct him to undertake a new quest to surrender his immortality. This is a $15 book for $7.50. There's still a number 1 there. Let's do it the volume 1 and try it out. Hey, Milton, how are you doing? That Dalek is a pain in the butt. He's going to get me someday. I know it. This one is called Rest. It's a Top Cow image book. And it's written by Mark Powers. It says, John Barrett is a man going nowhere. In his late 20s, he's stuck in a dead-end job with no friends and no future. When his best friend from college mysteriously resurfaces with the news of a new wonder drug that replaces sleep, John falls into a conspiracy that threatens to change the course of human history. Oh, that sounds really cool. This one is a $15 book for $7.50 called Rest. St. Germain goes. I am Milton. We're doing half-price trades right now. We've got some slabs that are at-cost slabs. And then a bunch of other really cool books we're going to go through. This is Telos, Reluctant Heroes. Another image, goodness. A swashbuckling young boy with a hazy past, a valiant tiger warrior searching for his, a bold pirate princess separated from her ship, a charismatic thief with a curious secret, and a kleptomaniacal fox with a talent for finding trouble. This is an $18 book for just $9. Telos. Oh, that was fast. Holland just says, fine. Confirms I am the doctor. Is that because I told it to stop its sassiness? All right, everybody, we're going to take a quick break and hear from our sponsors and be right back.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey, and behind every page there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop today. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Alright. Hi, I'm Travis, the King of Source Point, and you're watching The Experience.
Mish Mosh.
Yes, new 62 Lefty Blues. There is a deal if you take both PvP. They're half price. Half price is as good as I can do. I'm sorry, 62. You can totally grab them up though at halfsies. All right, welcome back everybody. Stop. It's Mosh time. Super sweet. Sometimes there's puppies too. All right, everybody, let's do some Vault comics. Let's hit a Vault. There's the poopies. Oh, they're so cute. Doggos. All right, we're going to do a little bit of Vault. Vault comics are awesome. For my friends that didn't get finger guns and have regrets, I have finger guns number 1. It is about a couple that realize that they can point their fingers like finger guns and change people's emotions. They just have to figure out how many fingers do what emotion. It's kind of crazy. I mean, goats and sloth pits. I don't know if we can get there. Although JD often comes up with stuff that I can't find. So finger guns number 1. These are all cover price. I have a couple copies of finger guns number 2. I also have finger guns number 3. I don't remember us having this many. Finger guns number 3 B cover. Number 4 B. They do rule, I agree. Goats and sloths. Although I don't understand the goat yoga. That seems stinky. And finger guns number 5. So you can get a whole run of finger guns right here. Yeah, the losers of those finger guns. That's kind of fun. Put those here for now.
What do you have in your hand, do you want that?
Okay. This is an awesome book called Fissure. As I remember it, this fissure shows up in the middle of town and kind of separates the town emotionally, and it just like causes a rift. Real. Here you go. There is number 1. You can totally ask. But just know if I'm a halfsies, I'm probably not going to go down from there. There is number 2. These are all cover price. And number 3. Finger guns just remind me of the bad guy in Con Air. I don't remember that. I have to go back and look at it. Finger guns.
Yes, please.
All 5. It's going to cost you a whole $7.50. Enjoy it.
So you guys only do. I can bring up from the side of the way. Yeah, that'd be awesome. So what about up here? Just sit on things.
Okay, this is Fissure set. Fissure set for JD. I think we like it. I like pretty much everything from Bolt, honestly. Kind of like I like everything from Scout. They have similar sensibilities as companies. Okay, this one is an awesome series called Friendo.
Thanks a lot.
This is one. So Friendo is a crazy series written by Alex Pacnadel, where people are so desperate to be noticed on social media that they wear glasses that kind of like broadcast everything that they do. And the main character here, in the very opening book, ends up putting himself into a deadly car accident on purpose just for ratings. And then stuff happens, and then he starts seeing this imaginary person that tells him other stuff to do. It's kind of a weird existential thing, actually. But that's Friendo, the friend that he sees in his glasses only. So that is number one. I have number one variant. There's the car accident that he's in. Mm-hmm. One to 15. That's amazing. And I have number 4. I love this cover. The only thing that ever annoys me is when they put numbers on the back of books. This is issue number 5. Look at me, he's in his drawers. What he's doing. And that's Friendo. Now, this is a book series that is in development right now. It has a female director set. That's as much as I know about it. Get one more like. Oh, Nick Rucci wants one more like. Can we give it to him? It's his favorite thing. 4 and 5 for Brandon Luck. No, I mean, it's even more so than when that book came out. It's gotten worse, like more realistic. I feel like that's really happening. All right, just know, getting early issues of Heathen is really hard, and I apologize. You should get the trade for the first parts. But I do have Heathen number 4. Give it to me. Give me this. Like this. Actually, give it to JD. I don't run on hearts. You don't hit the like one more time. Love it. Heathen number 5. Think Viking or Valkyrie princess who rebels against her dad because she likes a girl and sets all of that world on its head. That's what it's about. And that is number 6. And then I only have one copy of each of these. Number 7. This is when they, because they took a break after 6, and then they started again at 7, 8, and 12. Great art, right, Rose? The best. Mm-hmm. All right. I also have, he's talking about YouTube. You Facebook folks have already told us how much you love us. Aha. Yeah, because there's a million things on our end. Facebook for the win. Hey, Rose and Jeff, will you hit like? It'll make him happy. Make me happy too. All right. Heist or how to steal a plant. Oh, look at me. You got found goats. You did. It's a goat mosh pit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do have the trades if you want to have a trade for it. We can grab them with our go-go gadget arms. Heist or how to steal a planet number 1. All my friends are heathens. Make it so. Number 3. Number 4. And 5. Now all we have to do is a sloth pit, right? Sloth pit, is that what the other thing we asked for? All right. Do not confuse this with the other series called Maul. This series almost got Vault and Scout into a big fight because it was the same name for a book, but you guys would never get them mixed up with each other because this one's not about a Maul. Here is Maul number 1. And Maul number 1 homage cover. You can buy number 1 and see what's different between those two series, which is everything. If Patrick Stewart's saying heathens. Oh, that would be awesome. I would take it. Oh, there's some more Maul here. Sorry, hold on. There's way more. You can do more than one. I also have number 3 and 5. For some reason, I have one copy of Fearscape number 1. That's an homage cover, obviously. All right, this one was a series that had a little hiccup at the beginning because it looked like a kid's book, and it's definitely not. This kid deals with the abuse of his father, and he goes into a fantasy world in which he can control stuff. So this is Maxwell's Demons number 1. Not for kids, but very good. And this one is the double-sized finale. It's like, oh, yeah, exactly. You're right. I also have Necromancer's Map. That is number 1. I also have number 1 homage cover. And number 4. Brandon wants both demons. Enjoy that. It's a deep dive in emotion there. I can't remember what Necromancer's Map is about. I think that's because you read it during review. Can you remember? Or just remember that you loved it? I also have No One's Rose. This one's number 4. For some reason, we only have that one left. It must have been so good.
I can't remember the premise for the first series, but the second series, I read all but like the last issue of.
Okay. All right, this is the Queen of Bad Dreams, which for some reason I thought became a show.
No,
was that the other one?
The other
Vagrant Queen.
Yep.
That's right.
And then they canceled that.
Duh!
Of course, it's sci-fi. They cancel everything.
The uncanceled series, Queen of Bad Dreams. This is number 1. Goofballs. Okay. I have a bunch of number 1s. I'm ready to rumble when this gets made into a show, huh? Okay. And I've got number 2. Sorry, this one's covered up by its sticker. And number 3. And that's all we're going to do for Vault today. Thank you for listening to me walk you through some cool Vault books. If you ever decide you want to get into it, we carry them, a lot of them. We want to do some slabs. Let's do some slabs next, and then we'll get to the board again.
It's a mosh pit. It's just very slow because there's slots.
Oh. The other one's like, it almost looks like he's like, nope. Having it. He looks like he's moving pretty fast to get out of the other one's way. Necromancer number 1. Jeff, I'm going to give you the regular one unless you tell me you want to have the variant. This is yours. All right, here's some slabs. All 9/8. This one is Sympathy for No Devils. So number 1 for just $30. Sympathy for No Devils, $30 for a whole slabs. One of my favorite of all time series for Aftershock is Super Zero because it stars Drew, spelled DRU, who's a little girl who is determined to be a superhero. So she tries to give herself a really good origin story. So she does things like she can't find a radioactive spider, so she lays down in an ant pit so that she can get bit by ants. But that doesn't do anything but give her a bunch of ant bites, which you can see on her in this issue. And it just gets sillier and more fun.
Yeah.
It was a limited series that they only had, I think it was issue 1 through 5 or 6. And I'm hoping so desperately that Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti come back and get into, I know Drew, it did spell it wrong. Hope they get back into this series. This one is a number 398 for just $30. This one is Strayer number 1. And this one contains the first appearance of Strayer and Mala Tenboom and has a 5-page preview of Second Sight. That one is also just $30. This one's a really cool one. This one they made during pandemic to send to us to support shops, because SOS really stands for support our shops and has work by all of these people inside. It's a very sweet thing for them to do. So there's not very many of these slabs around because it got sent as a free thing to the stores. This one is only $30 for this 9.8. Ooh. Shoplifters will be liquidated. If you've never read this series, you should grab copies of it. It's about a security guard in a superstore like Sam's or Costco, but that takes their job way too seriously. They will kill you if you steal from them, or maim you, or blow up aisles. It's a very violent book, and it's awesome. This one is a Antonio Fuso variant. It has the first appearance of Nasbaum, who's the character, and that one is $50. All right, I'm not going to put these on the board because I'm afraid I'm going to knock the board down. So, Potage. All right, where was I over here? I did confidential. Here we go. Oh, and another reminder, please join us tomorrow night on the Comic Book Shopping Network, CBSN. We have a very, 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 very special guest, famous person, that's going to be on our show right at 7, along with an exclusive variant that we're going to be offering, or they're going to be sharing all of the links at that hour. It'll be the first time anyone's seen it. So, okay. This is a Wonder Woman number 15. It's the first appearance of the Silver Swan. And it's just $5. I was surprised that it wasn't more, but that's the way it is. I've got grab up some good reading books here. This is the Defenders 111 for just $2 with Mega Force on the back. It's Chuck Norris. Kicked you in the face. This is Fantastic Four 275 with Stan the Man on the front cover, just $2. The New Mutants number 68 is just $2. New Mutants number 39, $2. I bet you can hear JD making drinks in the background. The WizKids TRS computer book for just $2.
Oops.
It's totally cool. It makes it sound like we're at a bar. Marvel Universe Deluxe Edition number 10 for just $2. Marvel Handbooks Deluxe Edition number 5 for just $2. Is that one good, Nick? 2 and 5, please. Les goes to Adrian. Okay, I've got Hawkman number 11 for $2. It has a cover stain. Because it's She-Hulk and Stan the Man? Yes. If that was in better. Oh, show which cover again? The New Mutants? With Hellions on it. It's got some spine ticks, but that's why it's $2. Got Hawkman number 2, the Shadow Thief. They can't fight him, so how can they win? Just $2. I have got Cloak and Dagger #1, the mini series book for just $2. Spine Ticks. Maybe everyone has it. That's also a possibility. Maybe they're smarty patardies and already owns it. This is Cloak and Dagger #2 for just $2. It's a great copy. Cloak and Dagger #5, reading copy for just $2. Cloak and Dagger #7 with sharks. They're literally jumping the shark. Hammerheads even. Just $2. Cloak and Dagger #8 for $2. And Firestar #1 for $3. Firestar. What are those symbols saying?
Money flying away.
Oh, money flying away. Oh, haha. New Mutants 2 and the Cloak and Daggers. Okay, Cloak and Daggers are gone. And New Mutants 2. The New Mutants for $2. Both of them, one of them, I'm going to do the White Queen, and then you tell me if you would like the other one as well. Okay, well, 'tis yours. Enjoy the reading. A very good reading there. Okay, now we got to do some DC. You guys ready for some DC?
I should really actually read the books that I bought already before I buy more, but that's not my MO.
Well, it's nobody's MO,
People do
so
that.
you can be along with all of us. Which number are the Marvel
People read the
universes?
things.
They were number 10, Deluxe. And there was one more, I thought. 5, Deluxe. Okay, Batman Annual number 12. That one's 3. Batman Annual 13 is 3. Batman 431, upside down Batman, is 3. Batman 425 is 3. Why is he laying down underneath that junkyard pile of cars? That seems unwise.
Well, I don't think he was under it at first. It looks like it's falling on.
Looks like he was doing like deep push-ups or something.
Yeah, obviously he was doing push-ups and the cars were extra weight and he just shoved them up into the air. That's what happened.
Agreed. All right. Milton's just waiting and quietly desiring to grab up cool Batmans. Here you go, Milton. How's the weather in New York? Have you guys had your first snows? You're barely buying this up. Batman number 432, and if he gets past the FBI, question mark, that one's 3. Batman number 352, watch that first step, Batman, it's a killer, that one's 3, but I will tell you this one has got some pretty much dirty cover here. Hey, Robo is in the house! High five! Cold, no snow. Is that worse or better? Does it snow as it get warmer? I love this cover. This one is Batman 399. It's got like a, what do they call it, a shrunken head? A shrunken head person on it. That one's 3.
Depends if it's wet. It's definitely worse.
Mm-hmm. Batman was knocked into the cards or air got in his way and he needed to get them gains. Detective Comics number 601 by Ellen Grant and Norm Brayfogle. That one is $3. By the way, I apologize I didn't read Bag and Board all of these, but bags and boards be expensive, yo. Right now, especially so. Detective Comics 589. That sounds like we're making a joke. 589. That is $3. The Burning Pit. Like Bob Parr, Mr. Incredible.
Mm-hmm.
The Good Boy, it is. This is the ash can for Good Boy. It's the special ash can that came with the sticker and the bullpen bulletin that was only available to stores that do direct order. And those are 20. All the rest of our Good Boy will release tomorrow. Detective Comics number 588. That one is also 3. There's some small spine ticks in this one. Detective Comics number 603, $3. Take an ash can. He's on it. All right, Rob, it's yours. Yeah, the reality is that there's stores, a lot of stores in the country that can't get bags and boards. So if they bag and board their books to put them out, they're really and honestly having to be forced to go back into their back stock and pull them off of books that they have in storage.
Yeah.
Because there's just not a way to do it otherwise.
Yeah.
Detective Comics number 592, a Brayfogle cover for $3. Rob says hi, Hannah. This one is Detective 528, Requiem for Skulls. This does have some spine stress, $3.
And then it has C translation.
Detective Comics 577. This is year 2, part 3 for $3. Pretty good deal on that book. Detective Comics year 2, part 4 in number 578. This one's just $2 because it does have a lot of stress on it. 992. Okay, I got that for you, Brittany. Oh, by the way, the 578 is a McFarlane cover. I didn't even notice. Detective number 602, Brayfogle again, $3. Detective 499 with Barbara Gordon, Batgirl story in the backup there. That is just $3.
The characters that have more than 2 arms, how many shoulders do they have? Or
now you're just like asking nonsense questions. How would you do that? 577.
Or do they have armpits instead of shoulders
78
on the bottom?
Here you go, Brittany. Apologize that those aren't in better shape. Action Comics Weekly, Black Canary strikes back. She's giving this guy straight up the nose without even looking. Look at that. That one is 3. Plus Shazam, Secret 6, Green Lantern, Deadman, and Superman. This one I love. Action Comics Weekly number 618 has Nightwing, Speedy, and Superman, Black Hawk, Wild Dog, Green Lantern, and Deadman. $5.
That was the original Nightwing costume?
You don't like it? It still shows off his buns. That's all that matters.
It just looks a little, it's very 70s.
It's so 70s. It's got the high collar.
Mm-hmm.
Which you have to believe makes it harder to see things coming, but you know.
Well, but if it is protective, if it's made out of a protective material, I think that'd probably be okay.
That is true. All right, this one is Action Comics Weekly 613. It's just $2, and there's more Nightwing. There's a joke at our store that like every Nightwing cover needs to have him facing away.
Or just the bottom half of his body facing away.
Yeah, that's all that matters. Jive Disco Nightwing. There you go. This one is Action Comics 584. And that one is 3. It says Man of Steel is out for blood. That is a John Byrne book. Action Comics number 596 is $3. It has the Spectre there. It says you cannot save the people of Somerville or Smallville Superman. They're all dead. Sad face. All right, it is 8 o'clock and it's time to take a quick break, and we'll come right back after these words from our sponsors.
Today's comics market is ripe with new titles by creators who are determined to get their books into your hands. My name is Henri Compen. For the last decade, I've been making and selling my own creator-owned comics and dealing as a collector in live sales. My signature series, Yi Sun Shin, is the book that cannot be defeated in battle and has over 250,000 copies in print. Now I'm taking comics to the next level and laying the groundwork for my fellow creators to get their voices heard so they can connect directly with you. This is your chance to engage live with top comic book talent and get your comics signed without having to wait in long lines or pay any fees. But remember, we only have a limited amount of their books in stock, so always remember to call it as you see it.
Hi, I'm Nathan Fox. I'm chair of the MFA Visual Narrative program at the School of Visual Arts, as well as co-creator and artist on the Weatherman series through Image Comics, and you are watching The Experience.
Mish Mosh.
Everybody, and welcome back to Mish Mosh on The Experience, where we have a moshy goat pit. Oh no, that's then there was blood and terror. Clearly. All right, we're going to do a quick run of Archie. Everything, there's a bunch of Archies in here. These are a buck a piece, a buck. Everything's Archie 112. These are all reader copies, and I have people's names on them. Everything's Archie's 113. Archie at Riverdale High, number 102. Archie at Riverdale High, number 103. 105. Archie's TV Laugh Out, number 103. Katie Keene Laugh, number 381. That one's a definite reader. Laugh, number 383. Laugh 387, Laugh 389, Archie's TV Laugh Out, number 101, 100. Really? How in the world is this possible?
There's a lot of Archie, Miss Jen.
That's true. Archie's TV Laugh Out, number 98,
Volume
96.
Volume 1 of the basic Archie ended at 666.
Oh my lord. Katie Keene, number 7. What? Katie Keene Special 6. Katie Keene Special number 5. Definitely a reader beater. Betty's Diary 555. Everything's Archie 110. Life with Archie 245. Sorry. Life with Archie 246. Life with Archie 247. Life with Archie 249. Archie and Me 150. Oops, 150. Everything's Archie 84. Everything's Archie 106. Life with Archie 244. Pep 399. Oh, Garrett Gunn is in the house. That's true. I think Will is hoping to be the cover artist for a book. He's one that pitched his idea, maybe. Sabrina the Teenage Witch, number 544. Garrett, are you like on pins and needles about the release in just a day and a half or whatever time? Are you freaking out inside for the amount of books that are going to be moving? Little Archie 538. Little Archie 545. Yes, I just talked to Dr. Christie a little while ago. The interview is on the experience. You can watch it anytime you like. It was great. We ran out of time because we could have talked for way more than a half an hour, that's for sure. The gun arrived at the show. I know. Hey, Garrett, Dr. Christie didn't know. Do you know how many different store variants there are if someone wanted to try to collect them all? That's a big thing. Laugh number 390. Everything's Archie 115. Everything's Archie 114. Jughead 329. Jughead 337. Jughead 338. Jughead 339. Jughead's Jokes 77. You have a covered checklist? Can you send it to me? Then I can post it. Betty's Diary number 1. Jughead 336. Oh, that made me so happy. Archie 296. Archie 337. Archie 333. Yeah, since our books, I think, are arriving Wednesday, on Tuesday night, we're just going to have to make facsimiles. So that's fine. Archie 334.
You mean for this week?
336.
For this?
Yeah, because we're getting them direct. So they're going to come. No, not the whole thing. Just stuff from just the Good Boy, because it's coming directly from Source Point. Archie 330. No, we should get our books regularly. Archie 332. Everything's Archie 113. And I think I ordered a few of the regular Good Boy from Diamond just because I didn't think I was going to have enough with my 400 order from Source Point. Everything's Archie 116.
Honestly, probably not.
Everything's Archie 117. I'd need more if we were going to actually be able to do conventions this year. 118. Everyone we signed up for this year ended up moving or quitting, doing something else. World of Archie 532. You're going to go watch Shang-Chi? Enjoy it. It's so good. We love you back. Go enjoy your downtime. World of Archie 543. Archie's Pals and Gals 169. And Pals and Gals 170. No, Hannah's going to wait. Hannah's going to wait for the goodies. How about this goodies? Someone needs to get these. This one is Tales of the Teen Titans, number 42, 43, and 44. This is the Judas contract. I will tell you that number 42 has got small spine ticks. 43 has got small spine ticks. And 44, which is the first appearance of Nightwing, has some real damage problems. Otherwise, I would have priced this at a much different price. You can see all of its chiggers. Chiggers in a bend. This is not a great like investment copy. It's a good one to be able to read, because otherwise you have to pay a butt ton for a reading copy. So I just priced the whole run for $40. But if you go and look at it online, you'll see that that is an amazing deal.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did somebody say Teen Titans? There we go.
Yeah, Tales of the Teen Titans, Judas contract. Oh no, he did it! Boop, 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 boop. Waffles, waffles. Waffles, waffles. Actually, my favorite episode is when bees are currency. First spring of the Nightwing. Is there a jumbo price for the Archie? Like, you want to buy a bunch of Archie? I got them at $1 a piece. Do you want to make me an offer? There's another whole pile there. There's probably, I don't know, 150 issues there. I also have Transformers number 5 in VG. And that one is 10. This one is Transformers number 6. This one, it's got some issues that I don't know if you can clean off or not. This one is the first appearance of Circuit Breaker, but it has like some kind of gummy stuff on this face down here. And that one is just 5. The Beast Boys singing clip. And Transformers number 45 is just $3. And that has Circuit Breaker returning. And I have got Transformers number 4. This is the limited series, and that one is $6. That also has some spine ticks. Transformers. Which ones are a better tape? This one is the entire series of Sheena, which is a 2-issue series. It does have spine ticks, but it's just number 1 and 2 for just $5. The number 1 is in really good shape. The number 2 is the one that's all ticky. Ticky, yo. This isn't trade paperback Theaterville, but this is nice, good, clean, old trade paperbacks. I'm not going to read the back. Bad ship, bad ship. This one is Superman Call Elseworlds. So if you like the series that just came out, that show that was, I think it wasn't it Superman that was back in medieval times. You can go back and read this one and have some nostalgia for the same kind of story. That one is $5 for trade. Grab a stack for Hannah and charge you. Have you ever been told that you're a saint to a person? Here, I'll let Hannah pick 10. We'll do it after the show. Thank you, Rob. You're super sweet. Look at Hannah's gonna cry. She's got it on her face. She's gonna do fine. She's over there like this. She's holding it back. Superman No Limits. Superman No Limits is a great copy, and that one's just $10. Superman Crisis of the Crimson Kryptonite. That one's I've always said it Mixelplick, but that's obviously not the way to say his name, and I don't know the real way, so I apologize. That's $20.
I think it's like Mixelplick or something like that. I always get it wrong.
You know when you like start some way and you can't break it? This one is Superman Strength. This is the volume 2 one for just $6. Superman The Doomsday Wars. That's just cover price of $13. Old school price. Black Panther by Priest, Enemy of the State. This one is $17. Way out of print. And also, speaking of things that are way out of print, try not to faint. This is Thundercats The Return, which is the volume 2. That is a $100 trade. I know. I didn't do it. And Thundercats Volume 3 trade. That's a $40 trade. I don't know why Volume 2 is more expensive, but it is. And Brave and the Bold, Lords of Luck. This is a hardcover book, and it's still polybagged, sealed, and it's $30. And that's all of those. That's done. I feel like we should do something that's not Marvel or DC for a little bit, because we've done a bunch of it. Oh, look at. Just gonna have to make up in your brain how it sounds. How many doomsdays do you need to have a doomsday war? He is a war by himself. You're right. This one is Cyber Force number 1 for 99 cents. I have Prophet Cable number 1. I'll do that one for $3, which is less than its cover price. $3. I've got the Fighting American number 1 for $2.50. Everyone loves the indies. I've got Tomoe Witchblade number 1 for $3, called the Fire Sermon. This one is the Witchblade Spring Pin-Up by American Entertainment, exclusive edition for $3. This is the Comet Annual for just $2. Will says Fighting American. There you go. I also have Leonard Nimoy's Primortals number 1 for $2. Prophet Cable goes for $3. You have to write on there. I don't think I did. Neil Gaiman's Mr. Hero, the Pneumatic Man, #1 for $2. Adrian says, which blades? I'm going to hold this very neatly right.
This one's not on me.
And, oh man, I have got a set of William Shatner's Tech World #1, 2, and 3 for $3. Shat. There it goes. I've got an Earth's Mightiest Heroes #1 for $2. And I've got New Thunderbolts #2 for $2. There's a marble stuck in here. No. And #3 for $2. It looks like it's a little run. And 4 for $2. And it's a tie-in to Enemy of the State storyline. #4 is. I have Black Condor #1. Condor? Man, what happened to my brain? Condor #1 for $2. And Black Condor #3 for $2. Captain Tuttle comes in for the Tech World pack. Captain Tuttle, I think you are brand new to us. If you could pretty please fill out the form that's going to scroll around the bottom there. SpaceCadetsCollection.com/RegCBSE. It'll get us connected together, and I'll send you a full series of all of the shows that we're on with links and all those fun things, so you can continue to buy from me and put it all together and get it shipped together in one package. It'll save you some money. Rocket Man saying by the chat. You got it. I've got Crimson #1 cliffhanger book for $3. This is a Marvel Knights tour book. That one is $5. I've got Dark Child: The Legacy #1 for cover price $2.50.
What was the price on this one?
MASH reference, Captain Tuttle. Ah, I like it.
The price isn't on these.
Oh, it's $5 for the, or sorry, it's $1 each, so it's $3. Gen 12 #1 for cover price $2.50. I remember Captain Tuttle from MASH. Wish you had some Crimson trades. I wish I did too. That'd be nice. We are still halfway into that box, so who knows? Jim Lee's C23 #1 for cover price $2.50. I have a Danger Girl #1 from Cliffhanger Comics for just $8. Another Wildstorm book called Phantom Guard #1 for $2.50. It's cover price. And Stormwatch #1 from Wildstorm for cover price $3.50. Kabuki #1 at cover price for $3. Another killer art book there, Wildstorm Wildcore #1. That one is $2.50. I've got the cool holographic cover to Exiles #1 by Malibu Comics. That one is $3. I've got Tomb Raider Witchblade #1 for $3. This is a Stormwatch preview, so full-size ash can, and that one's $3. I've got a Darkless Prelude, which is also full-size ash can for $3. The Darkness Pinup Special for $3. Exiles gets called by Brandon. $3. What are we going to do? Virtual turkey? I don't know. We could totally do it. We just do a big Zoom. Wild Core preview for $3. Another ash can size. Red Sonja She-Devil with a Sword, #0 for $3. #1 for $3. Yeah, love it. This is Warren Ellis's Ocean, number 2 for just $2. This is Warrior Nun Day. So if you like Warrior Nun, the show, which is going to come back soon, this is the storyline After Time. I'll do both of those for $3, which is the cover price of the first one.
I wondered if they were going to continue because I hadn't seen anything saying that it wasn't going to continue.
I see it on my, every once in a while, it'll pop up on my things you should watch queue for Netflix. It's like, coming soon.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I see it. It's like, do I need to mark these too? No.
And Mega Morphs, which is a cool Marvel, looks like Transformers book. Happens way before there's a new Avengers book that has like transforming things. So this predates that. Number 4 for $3. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do quick Teen Titans. So funny. It sounds like they're like in our space, but it's just them talking really loudly on the other side of the wall. Oh yeah.
There is still technically the door there, so.
Sorry, that jumps to my booty. I have one, just like most people. Go figure. Teen Titans Spotlight on Starfire number 1, $2. So how do you know that you don't exist either? Oh no, we got all existential. I think before therefore I am. Teen Titans Spotlight on Jericho for $2. You have real money. That's all that matters. Helps keep the lights on, I swear. Teen Titans Spotlight on Aqualad number 10 for $2. Official Teen Titans Index Part 3, $2. New Teen Titans number 12, $2. New Teen Titans number 13, $2. New Teen Titans number 21, $2. New Teen Titans number 29. You see the number. Just $2. I'm not going to say anymore. New Teen Titans number 31. Number 36. But we can hear your voice, therefore you exist. 37. 39. 40. 46. 41. They're only sparks. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. Russian inference is real. Number 53. 55. 56. 58. 59. 60. This had a lot of them. Other kind of spam. 64. 66. 67. 68. 71. Yeah, we'll take sponsorships from anyone that wants to low on us. 73. 75. 76. By the way, if you run a comic book or collectibles based business and you're interested in sponsorship or commercials on our station, just let me know. I'm the person. That's right, spam it up. So many spams. We've been spammed. 77. 78. 79. By the way, I went to Katz's because Katz's never closes, and they have a really good deal at lunchtime, or I think it's all the time. You can have a half sandwich and a side for just $10.99, which is plenty enough food. 81.
Miss Jen, if you could move the vibrating phone away from the microphone a little bit, it seems to be very loud to me.
Oh, sorry, I'll put it way over here.
There we go.
87. 26. Oh, this is New Teen Titans. Sorry. 12. 2. 6 and 15. Man, you guys are uber fans of the Titans. I could feel the love. You love them so much. Oh, I got 3 minutes of phone attack.
Ship wants his own show. What should we call it? The port.
What's the name of that show that's like about employees on a ship? That's like really popular right now. It's a reality TV show. We should spoof that. Below Decks, I think. We got to come up with something else. We can call it The Doc. Can we find out a way to make it comic book related? That's the whole thing. Let me think about it. You guys come up with the name of the show or ship. All right, Action Comics number 596 for $3. Did I do these already? I didn't do them, did I?
I don't think so.
No, I did.
No.
Because I recognize
Oh, yeah,
that
you did.
shirt. I'm sorry. I've done this pile. That's what I've done. Yeah. All-Star Squadron, number 57 for $3. This one's got some pencil marks on it. They changed the price on it for you. The docking station. I like it. That's it. All-Star Squadron number 15 is $5. I got some Superboy for $2. Superboy number 37. 35. 31. 13. And number 42 is $3 because it's the first Dynamite, but it does have damage. I also have some really good West Coast Avengers here. West Coast Avengers number 3. Did you hear my voice crack? That's funny. West Coast Avengers number 3 for $2. Number 9 for $2. Number 10 for $2. 11 for $2. 16 for $2. And 23 for $2. 37 for $2. 39 for $2. 44 for $2. 45 with a few small ticks for $20. That's the first appearance of the White Vision. Do I still have the Captain Atom slab? I do. I saw it earlier. West Coast 47 for $2. 48 for $2. 49 for $2. And that takes us to our final break. When we come back, we'll do some more trade paperback theater, some slabs, and whatever else is in this cool box. See you in a second.
There's something for every imagination at your local comic shop. Visit ComicShopLocator.com to find a store near you.
Hey, I'm Garrett Gunn. You might know me from Good Boy, Warcorns, Franklin and Gus, and you're watching The Experience.
Mish Mosh.
I jumped the gun. Hi, everybody, and welcome back. This is a really fun show called Mish Mosh on the EXP. Please, 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 if you can, subscribe to the YouTube channel, even if you don't ever intend to watch from there. It will make me so happy. We're on a run to try to get to that 1,000 mark so we can unlock some functionality for us. So if you could, I'd love it. But everywhere else you watch, if you could do a follow, so it'll give you notifications. And if you do some thumbs up and some hearts, it helps our algorithm reach so that we can reach a bunch of people that might spread the word about our cool channel. So that's what we love. We're going to reach people that are uncomic booked. It's a real problem that we face in America, the uncomic booked. This one is Marvel Comics Presents the X-Men. It's a very rare ash can, little tiny one. That one is $5. The uncomic book. We're going to make sure we're going to start a charity fundraiser to help reach the uncomic booked.
Like my parents.
Yeah, it's important. It's an endemic problem that we suffer from. The X-Men goes to Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor Strange number 78. Doc gets a new cloak. Get it for $3. It's a really nice copy. Doctor Strange number 77. Fighting a green monster for $3.
With the nice ad on the back.
Mm-hmm. Power pack, spot bands. This is Fantastic Four. 6 something something. I put a sticker over it like a dummy. This one is Mask of Doom. It does have some spine tick issues, so it's just $3. We love you back. Am I helping you to never again be uncomicked? This one is Iron Man number 209, and that one's $3. It's just a little dirty. Iron Man number 214 with Spider-Woman joining in, Coming of the Seekers. That one's $3. Couple spine ticks. Iron Man number 206 with Goliath. That one's also $3. And me and my stickering, it's the worst. Iron Man 203. One of these women wants to kill Iron Man. Why not all of them? Why can't both of them want to kill him? That would be even more dramatic. That one's $3. Captain America. From the pages of X-Men comes Freedom Force. Ugh, someone's hurt. That one is number 346 for $3. A reader copy of Spider-Woman number 27, Battling the Enforcer for $3. Speedball number 1 for $3. Marvel Team Up Annual, The Hulk and Power Man and Iron Fist number 3 for $2. Mayhem in Middle America. The Incredible Hulk number 259, just a reader copy for $2. Incredible Hulk 316. That one has a little damage, and that one's just $3. And Incredible Hulk number 348, and that one's $3. We have a local customer that he comes in every year and buys a whole bunch of our dollar book section so that he can give away comics instead of candy. So he gets something that people can read, which I really love that idea.
Yeah.
So think about that. You can probably find dollar books or cheaper at your local comic shops.
Yeah.
And for what you're paying for candy to rot kids' teeth, they would like the comic books just as much. Matter of fact, I know that people go to his house on purpose for the comic books. So it's time for Trade Paperback Theater.
A trade paperback theater.
All right. We've had Run, Love, Kill before. It says, one day things will be different for me. I just need to make it to that day. This one's a $10 book for $5. And it's got really cool art in it. But it looks like, ooh, is it no words? Nope, there's words in it. Words. This is Rock Stars, Nativity, and Blacklight by Joe Harris. It says, when a pattern of unsolved groupie murders from the 1970s resumes in present-day Los Angeles, nobody makes a connection except for Jackie Meyer, a rock nerd who only knows everything about music history, trivia, and its myriad secrets and factoids, but who also harbors the mysterious ability to tap into the magical undercurrent that connects them all. Together with muckraking music writer Dorothy Buell and Jackie's faithful cat, Skydog, they soon uncover a vast conspiracy involving a legendary rock band, demonic possession, and sacrifices to the dark gods of rock. A $10 book for $5. It says mature audiences. Also have Dead World, Requiem for the World. Dead World, a world that has suffered the unleashing of a supernatural holocaust as the dead rise to walk the earth. Isolated pockets of humanity struggle to survive against the mindless hordes of zombies that are under the control of the intelligent King Zombie. It's a world ripped apart by death, yet surprisingly held together by hope. But is the darkness that sweeps over the world too heavy to keep man from plunging into the extinction? Dead World. Death is only the beginning of the horror. This is a $17 book for $8.50. Rock Stars goes Jeff Gill.
I've read this one. It's really good.
I'm feeling there's going to be
I need to finish.
There might be a fight over Normal Man. This is The Complete Normal Man by Valentino. Shadowline. Rocketed into space by his junior CPA father, who was convinced his home world was going to explode. It didn't. He landed on the planet Leavrum. Read it backwards. Marvel. Haha. Where everyone except him had superpowers. He became that world's only normal man. Befriended by the guileless yet brainless Captain Everything, who has the ability to negate all known laws of physics or come up with new superpower every plot twist. But so dumb he can forget to fly mid-flight. Normal man's only goal in life to escape this mad world. This is a $20 book for $10. Normal Man, big thick book. Gigantic. Dead World gets claimed by Jeff Gill. Jeff, do you have a list next to you to make sure you don't double up?
Well, even if you do double up, it can help with the uncomic booking.
That's right. You can definitely help with the uncomic booked.
Yes, that.
Woo! Stay. All right. Mike carries one-sided bargains. One-sided bargains. When you sign a deal with Devil, always read the fine print. That's hilarious. Also, get someone to proofread your book. When you sign a deal with Devil, sort of they're missing. Here you go. Buy this image book and harass them endlessly that they have a misprint on the back of their book. This one is interesting. And no price. Okay, $6, so $3. $3 will get you into this book. Two Tales of Dread, 2 deals with the devil that can't end well. The original Faust legend rubs soldiers with a Victorian-era Gothic horror story about a little girl lost and the Satanists who choose her as their sacrifice. There you go. That's way bad, right? That's why you let people like me proofread your junk. Pilot Season, Volume 1. This is an awesome book out of Top Cow where they allow people to send them stories and then they choose one of them, I think, and get them printed away. So let's see which one of these made it. Well, there's a bunch of boons back there. Fans returned loose to vote for their favorites and take control. 40 million votes were cast, featuring a veritable who's who of writers and artists. Pilot Season deserves to get picked up. So this one is a $15 book for $7.50. You're just gonna send me everything. Just give me a heads up so I don't miss them. Really cool book by Howard Chaykin, Century West. This one says, Century, Texas used to be a sleepy little bird, barely a whistle stop between nowhere and the great beyond until the 20th century arrived with a bang, bringing with it automobiles, airplanes, telephones, paved streets, and of course, the movies. This one is an $8 book for $4. Century West. It's under this. More books, okay. We have shown this book many times. Proximity Effect. Century West goes wherever I put it. Jeff Gill. By the way, I am the grammar police. I know I make mistakes myself, but I can't read things almost if they have problems with them. Proximity Effect says, throughout history, beings of great power have walked the earth, for the most part, unknown and undetected. Some have become historic figures, but a few knew where their powers came from. This is a story of one being, Lisa. Her power only works when she's near Caleb, who is her source. Caleb has the ability to give superhuman powers to those who are compatible and standing within 30 feet of him. This is the proximity effect. That seems like it could be all kinds of problems. This one is a $10 book for $5. I am hireable as an editor. I will tell you that I have a hard time finding time to do it, but I love doing it.
It's true. But you even brought one with us to Alamo City when it was just the two of us.
It's true. Okay, Retrovirus by Gray and Palmiotti. When Zoe, a brilliant young scientist who specializes in identifying extinct viruses, is offered a job at a remote research facility in Antarctica, that never is good. Remote, anything's in Antarctica are bad. She soon discovers her employer has unearthed a perfectly preserved Neanderthal. That is only one of many dark secrets lurking at the facility as Zoe races against time to stop a global pandemic. This one is a $13 book for $6.50. That's a hardcover. Okay, Near Death Volume 1 is by Faberer. Markham is a professional killer who has a near-death experience during a botched mission. Determined to avoid ever returning to hell he's glimpsed, Markham dedicates himself to balancing the scales. He's going to save a life for every life he's taken, and he's taken a lot of lives. This one's a $10 book for $5. Retrovirus. We've got another copy if someone else wants.
What? Jeff Gill bought a trade paperback? That's so weird.
No, I know. It's very not like him. Oh, man. And I've got Noble Causes Volume 1. I know we had a Noble Causes earlier. This is the Volume 1. Every girl thinks her boyfriend is a catch, but Georgetown bookseller Liz Donnelly's got bragging rights. She's dating Race Noble, a famous superhero with a quick smile and the quicker legs. Follow Race and Liz's whirlwind romance from the moment they meet to their wedding and the tragic honeymoon. This one is a $13 book for $6.50. This one says, Dead at 17, the 13th brother. Troubled teenager Asia Black's life goes from bad to worse on the eve of her 18th birthday. A terrible accident brings her face to face with death, challenging everything she thought she knew about the world. Asia's transformation places her right in the middle of a supernatural war for the planet, and the choices she makes will determine its outcome. This one is winner of the Best New Character of the Year, 2006. And it's just a $12 book, so $6.
Interesting. It reminds me of I think one of the first narrative shows that they ever had on MTV back when they still had music. Was a show called Dead at 21.
Oh.
Which was like, they were like these super not soldiers, but like super intelligent kids that had been genetically designed, but they would also design to die at 21. So this is like a safety thing.
So they're always trying to find a way to extend themselves?
Exactly.
That's awesome. I like those kind of things. This one's called Classic 40 Ounce. Now I'm Hungry for Steak by Jim Mafood. And it says, even his name says food. Oh my. Classic 40 Ounce collects underground cartoonist Jim Mafood's self-published college works, including the rarely seen Girl Scouts #1 and 2, Cosmic Toast #1, and various short stories, illustrations, and sketches from his early period of his career. View more of his work at ican'treadit.com. See? Don't do this. That's tiny and hard for old people like me to read. But the book looks really boss. Bunch of cool stuff in it. And that one is a $15 book for $7.50. That's in those. What else is there? Something to do. All right, you guys have choices here in our last couple minutes. Do you want to do more slabs? If you do, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to dig into this stuff. Pick up this whole pile and plow through it. You can stop me anytime. It's got Action Comics number 591 for $3. Justice League of America number 250 for $2. Justice League of America 242 with Mira on the cover for $2. Justice League of America 202. Look sharp, everyone. The Batman must be here someplace. Great Hera, I think I found him. At least what's left of him. Zombies. $2. What's in the boxes Thursdays? Justice League of America number 231 is $2. I've looked at all these boxes. I know what they are. Millennium number 7 for $2. Millennium number 8 for $2. Justice League Europe number 1, $2. Silver Surfer number 3, $2. Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Ah, gotta go grab all the Nocteras off the rack and sell them to him now.
Yeah, Scott Snyder posted about it today.
Gonna go grab them? Show them to now.
Yeah.
Get them all you can. Cosmic Odyssey, book 1, $2. ROM number 70 for $2. Look at that pose. Words. Flash number 4 from 1987, $2. Flash number 8 for $2.
It's easy. There's only 2.
Yeah, I thought there might be an easy way to do this. Flash number 338 for $2.
And they're both second printing.
Thing number 34 with the Sphinx for $2.
There you go.
All right, this is all I have in the store for Noctera. I've got a number 2 second print. I have a number 6 second print.
I haven't heard of that one. What's the idea there?
Noctera, all of the like the sun goes out for reasons I don't know they ever explain in the series, but it kind of jumps forward from there, and then this woman drives around an 18-wheeler and transports people. She's got a bunch of lights on her thing, because the problem is that if you are out of a light source for a certain amount of time, you start growing this weird black stuff in your eyes and become a creature. So you don't want to do that. So it's all about keeping yourself exposed to light in a very post-apocalyptic world.
Ooh, nice. Like that the horror movie from the 90s. Oh, man. What was it called? Darkness Falls. There was a monster that no, it's same big like mechanic where it's like the monster couldn't come into the light, so you had to stay in the light or the monster would get you.
those are always terrifying to me because there's always like the batteries are going out of your battery operated thing, or you don't have any more matches, or the matches are dead, or
it was a super simple horror movie, but it was done effectively.
Mm-hmm. Love it. How about DC Comics presents Superman and Blue Devil number 96 for $2, or Superman and the Joker in number 41 for $2. Actually, that's worth more than $2. Superman number 12 for $2. Mm-hmm. Yep, she takes them from area to area that are still working up. Then one of her passengers that she transports ends up being very important to everything.
And she's a kid whenever the light goes out. Mm-hmm. I remember that.
Yeah, and she has her brother with her, so she drives around, who is a adopted or foster brother.
Yeah.
Blue Devil number 18 has got a bunch of junk all over it for $2.
I think.
Wasn't
she blind and then had surgery?
I don't remember that aspect.
I remember that at the beginning. I only read the first issue, but
Starman number 1 for $2.
Oh, that was basically
number 31 for $2. Yeah.
That was basically that Vin Diesel movie that made him famous too. Was it Pitch Black?
Yeah. I always forget the first one. I know it's Riddick for the rest of it, but
it was Pitch Black.
Pitch Black. Supergirl number 7 for $2, and Supergirl number 5 for $2. You want this one just to make people dizzy. Yeah. Being chased by a guy born of darkness. Oh, now that's super scary.
Ghost Rider. You only adopted the dog.
Did you? Yep. We needed. If Max was here, he could do the Bane.
Yeah.
Because he does Bane exactly right. It's uncanny. Vision and Scarlet Witch number 10 for $2. I'm trying to give you guys a really good, awesome stuff here at the end for cheapies. Dazzler number 42. That's a reader copy for $2. Who's Who 86 for $2. Same one. Legends number 6 for $2. Fury of Firestorm number 34 for $2. Justice League International for 11 for $2. Sorry. Justice League Annual number 1 with Manhunter for $2. Superpowers number 3 for $2, which a very much awesome set of action figures was born. You guys remember those? Number 4 for $2. Did you? Oh, do we have any Nocteras over there? Does anyone need a Noctera trade paperback? We might be able to get you those. Solo Adventures, Hawkeye and Hellcat, number 9 for $2. Solo Adventures, number 5 for $2. That's why 62 Lefty Blues knows all the things. Secret Wars 2, The Beyonder Conquers the World. It's number 3 for $2. Wonder Woman, number 1 for $2. Firestar, number 2 for $2. And that's got Wolverine. And a number 4 for $2. The Nom, number 23 for $2. Millennium, number 2 for $2. Number 3 for $2. Alpha Flight 63 for $2. Hannah, we might have a whole bunch of them on the essentials. I think I might have bought a case. No, flat on the table. Over. I think we got a bunch of them there. Sergio Aragones, Gru the Wanderer, number 44 for $2. Solo Adventures, Hawkeye and Moon Knight, number 3 with Batroc for $2. That Chaco's Lovin' Alien. SW2 for Mojo. SWs.
There's a big stack over there.
I might have known something. Here you go. There is Noctera, Volume 1 for just $10. Grab them and read them. Enjoy them.
It's got 1 through 6.
Yeah. Mauricio, I'm trying to find your SW. Has to have been fairly recently. Secret Wars.
Gotcha, JD.
Secret Wars, I'm guessing, Mauricio. One's $2. And the Nom goes to 62 Lefty Blues. And we got some Nocteras getting called.
That one's also $2.
That one's two. Noctera trades are just $10 for a great read. And Noctera 2 and 3 trades, I don't think they've got out. They don't exist. Just volume 1 so far.
If you run out, give them to the customers first.
Oh no, I bought a case, so I.
Okay.
I went in deep when I know that people are going to want something, and it's always when they release a trade at $10, I buy a bunch because, mostly because of the paper shortage. I want to make sure I have them for my customers. All right, everybody, that's it. That's all we got. Thank you so much, Mauricio. That's adorable. Thank you so much, Hannah. Thank you so much, JD, for being so helpful and awesome. And thank you, everybody. I will see you guys tomorrow. Please, please, please don't forget to show up for the show. People will be talking about it on Wednesday. So I'll see you guys later.